Again, the 3 questions that I needed to ask myself when you're going for big things in your life and you want to maintain that presence to play all out, but to give it over, you have to ask yourself 3 questions in a moment. How do I feel? What do I need or what do I desire? And then how do I best take care of myself in this moment? What do I need? What do I desire? How do I feel? How do I best take care of myself in the moment? And sometimes I shift those questions around, but a lot of times if you take 30 seconds and say, okay, how do I feel? Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart. I have to, you don't have to. And just think, okay, how do I feel right now? I feel really anxious right now. So what do I need or what do I desire? Well, I desire not to feel anxious. That's easy. But what do I need? I need to come back to being present. Okay, so how do I best take care of myself? How do I best get back into that present moment? Breathe, close my eyes. Now thinking about ballroom, it's like connect back with my instructor. Like it's a weird thing, but I squeeze his hand sometimes. Sometimes I just like pull him away and be like, okay, I just need to like squeeze some energy out onto you. Sometimes it is asking for help, right? Sometimes it's, you know what, it's just an anxious moment. I'm going to breathe and I'm going to let it go. Sometimes it's an anxious moment and it's like, I need to shake this out, whether in my hands. And I've done this on the side of ballroom where I've like run as fast as I can in place, or I've squeezed and tensed my body up as hard as I can for 30 seconds. And then I stop. Or sometimes they even say, peace begins with me. I've done this forever. Peace begins with me in meditations and yoga. I've taught it in my greater levels of love coaching with clients, but peace begins with me. Love begins with me. Presence begins with me. Presence begins with me. There's so many things I could do, but the point is, when you're going for something really big and you've never done it before, the universe, the situation, the environment will challenge you to the moon and back again. And you have to keep on a moment-to-moment basis asking yourself, how do I feel? What do I need or what do I desire? How do I best take care of myself right now? Because if you want a big life, you're going to be inviting in big challenges. I'm so glad I went to USDC. I'm so glad I put that manifestation out to the world. And I'm so glad that all along the way, when I felt like giving up, or I felt angry, or I felt sad, or I felt depressed, or had all these doubts, I always went back to, what do I need? How do I feel? How do I best take care of myself? And sometimes it was that anger, using it as a focuser to get back to, okay, I'm angry because I'm just not doing what I really want to do in this world. I'm angry because I'm allowing that person's comment to make me feel like I can't do this when I can do this. Like when I close my eyes and I feel into my body, do I think USDC, like I was going to be a USDC, phenomenon the first time? No, but I knew like I wanted to go and I wanted to play full out. Like I knew that. I knew I wanted to dance full out. I wanted to care about outcomes because that's just who I am. I'm an athlete and an artist. I'm competitive and I'm sensitive. It's a diabolical combination. But I love that combination about me. I accept that about me. I self-love myself more because I own that about me. It might be different for you, but I hope this helps you realize that when you're going for big manifestations, big dreams, big goals, doing something you've never done before, the outside world will have opinions. I'll guarantee you that. The outside world will tell you everything you're doing wrong. Sometimes you get a beautiful, supportive outside world, and they'll tell you what you're doing right and to grow into that too. So it's not all bad and it's not all good, but just like in yoga, there's no good, bad, right or wrong, better or worse. It's taking all the feedback that you get from the outside world and saying, okay, if I'm angry, why am I angry? If I'm sad, why am I sad? If I'm depressed about this, why am I depressed? What am I not listening about myself? What am I not expressing about myself? Remember, anger for me has become this great tool where I'm like, okay, so what am I not doing? What am I not expressing to my fullest potential that actually makes me angry about that comment, that person, that situation? Because it's never the outside world. The outside world is a reflection of what's going on. And all it did was remind me that it goes back to the simplest thing of getting present with your body and asking in 30 seconds 3 questions. What do I want? What do I need? How do I feel? How do I best take care of myself in this moment? Is it easy? No. Is it hard? Yes. Is it confusing? Yeah. But it's a tool like anything else. The more you use it, the sharper it'll get. And if you want it to get even sharper, you can reach out to me and ask to work with me. I'd love to work with you. It's going to be hard. It's going to be confusing. It's going to be liberating. It's going to be clarifying. It's also going to be really self-loving and self-accepting. But it will come along with big challenges and big pushes to maximize all the potential you have within you. But you just got to be ready to take that step and trust, right? You don't have to know the how. You just have to know it will. Or maybe this just leads you to doing this all on your own. And that's even more beautiful, because sometimes we don't need a coach. We already know what we need to do, and we just have to get real clear that we just need to do it. So get present with yourself. Ask your questions. Use the outside world and your emotions as ways to figure out how you are not expressing your truest, highest, fullest expression of yourself. And make choices and changes to do just that. Enlighten love. Namaste. Katie Jane.